Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. We'll just go through the markets and see what's happening before we check the news for today. So Bitcoin is around 37,000, and for those of you that are in our Signal group, we drew this line some months ago that Bitcoin is going to get to this point, and it did. Thank God it didn't cross. So it got to this point, bounced back up, and as I said before, it's supposed to go sideways before coming back up to 50,000. That's the usual trend. But we are around $37,000 right now, and Ethereum is $2,000. Can you imagine? Do you know Ethereum was around $10 some few years ago? And of course, this will remain $1. Binance Coin as taking its rightful place. I see no reason why Cardano, if you love Cardano, don't get mad at me. I see no reason why Cardano should have more market capitalization than BNB, but the market is decentralized in a way, and anyone, of course, is free to put their money wherever they want. And we would have believed that Dogecoin would be more, should I say, more profitable, would climb up to this point. It's even more valuable than XRP and Polkadot. Dogecoin is a coin. It was created as a joke several years ago, and now it's become so valuable with a market capitalization of over 50 million. Is that 50 million or 50 billion? Anyways, let's jump to the news we have. So yesterday, in our YouTube channel, we talked about how bankers are going into crypto. And it seems to be the same thing even today. Major Indian bank HDFC says it's a matter of time before Indian investors, now mark the words they are using, before Indian investors have legal access to crypto plays. These guys, the reason why they are mad and they are trying to ban crypto is because the little guys on the streets got into cryptocurrency before the big investors. So they are trying to halt the whole thing, crash the market, and then give the major investors opportunity to buy in. And then when they are done buying their own cryptocurrency, then they can tell the general public it's time to go in after they've bought. It's one huge market manipulation, and a lot of newbies still don't know that is what's going on. In a quote, he said, "We think it is just a matter of time before Indian investors have legal access to crypto plays." Now, they are also trying to say those who have access to crypto already are doing it illegally. That is a lie. Right. They're just trying to scare the people off, so they have first access to Bitcoin really cheap and other cryptocurrencies. All right. Bitcoin will face tougher regulations as popularity grows, says Sweden's central bank. Why are they concerned about Bitcoin? Why? You know why? Because Bitcoin has the ability to make Bitcoin, or whatever it stands for, everything it stands for, which is it represents all other cryptocurrencies, have the ability to make central banks obsolete. And some countries in the world have been using the fear tactic to make people scared of Bitcoin, run away from Bitcoin, so they can buy. And then when they are done buying it, they will now tell you it's almost time for people to start using Bitcoin, or it's time for them to start regulating it. The only reason they want to regulate Bitcoin is because they need their own share of the cake, not because Bitcoin itself is bad. All right, so it says when something gets big enough, things like consumer interest and money laundering come into play. So there's good reason to believe that regulation will happen. So what exactly do they mean by consumer interest? Since when did the government start, being concerned about consumer interest? You see, the same government that won't stop you from investing your money. So I'm going to close my WhatsApp and Telegram so we don't keep getting notifications. Now, the same government that won't stop you from wasting your money on Pornhub, right, or betting websites, wants to stop you from putting your money into Bitcoin. All right, for those of you that are wise, you know what to do. Big block breakthrough, 1 megabyte Bitcoin Cash Skillnet block mined with Raspberry Pi 4. Okay, this might sound like mumbo jumbo, but let me explain what I mean. So, in cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrencies or transactions are stored in a block. Now, the bigger the block size, the more transactions it can take. Right. So, yeah. So, if a cryptocurrency transactions are slow, I'm just trying to explain this in a very layman's way. So it means it could mean that the block sizes are too small, that it can't take so many transactions, and also maybe the block time also is too large. So if the block time is small, so if the block size is small, that means the amount of transactions that can be stored in the block, if it's small, it can't take more transactions, and the block time is far, that means the time difference between block 1 and block 2 is small, that cryptocurrencies become small. So these guys have been able to achieve, Bitcoin Cash people, which is BCH, has been able to achieve 1 gigabyte. So I'll just read through. Why it seems the big block versus small block debate is over, it is still relevant in the cryptocurrency sphere, and some users are still delving into the limits of big blocks. M3s, a writer leveraging the read.cash blogging platform. So read.cash is a blogging platform that uses Bitcoin Cash, right? So claims to have mined 1 megabyte block using a Raspberry Pi 4. I have Raspberry Pi 4. Maybe I should start mining too on the Bitcoin Cash Skillnet, showing it is indeed possible to deal with these block sizes, albeit only in an experimental way for now, right? So. Yep, that is I've given you the summary. It just means bigger block sizes brings bigger, more faster transactions, right? You want to put it that way. Technology improvements will expand the limits of both of what is possible and what is safe. It's great to be part of a community that is pushing these limits for making Bitcoin Cash accessible to the world. Anyways, we still have the big block and small block debate. So, of course, you know, Bitcoin uses a small block. So those smaller blocks can contain lesser transactions. So dental clinic in Ontario to accept cryptocurrency for its services. Like I always say in all my video, it's going to be the trend the next couple of years, because they tried to stop it and they couldn't, and now they'll just have to accept the reality. Cryptocurrency is here to stay, right? So more news, much hype. Memecoin DOGE set for listing on Coinbase Pro. Now this is really sad and painful at the same time. It's sad because I met Dogecoin when it was about, this is the price rate, about 0.004, 0.001 some years ago. And with $10 I would have gotten, or $20 or $100 I would have gotten thousands of Dogecoin, but I didn't because it had no fundamentals. And guess what? A rich guy just came from nowhere and gave it fundamentals. Right now, Doge is worth $0.3. Who knows, in the next couple of years, Doge could be worth about $1 or $2. There's going to be more painful. So in some Polkadot news, Polkadot ETP hits Swedish stock exchange. Polkadot have been doing well, and this is not a video to explain what Polkadot is doing. Maybe I'll do another video about it, but this is a coin to buy and hold for long term. So if you haven't, they're doing really, really good. Right, so pointless but incredible. New electric car mines crypto while it's packed. This is incredible as far as I'm concerned. Everyone has their own opinion, but I wonder how they can mine Bitcoin, because to mine Bitcoin you need some huge would they be able to mine Bitcoin, or you're just contributing hash rates to mining pools, right? So that needs to be clear, because when it comes to the cars accepting cryptocurrencies, that is easy to understand, but to mine Bitcoin itself, it's almost impossible for the car to mine Bitcoin. Anyways, moving forward, but I think these cars should be able to mine some other smaller cryptocurrencies. And Vitalik said he's surprised that that Ethereum 2.0 is taking so long. Well, I love the fact that they are trying to work on it. And just in case you're not aware, they've been trying to build Ethereum 2.0 for well over 3 to 4 years. That has taken a whole lot of time. But good things take time to come by. All right, so UK Sterling Bank to lift ban blocking payments to crypto exchanges in 3 weeks. Now, this is the same exact thing that the Nigerian government did. They stopped crypto exchanges from providing banks from providing banking services to crypto exchanges, and other countries that did the same thing have lifted their bans, and some are still trying to lift their bans. And why they you know, these guys, I don't know, I'm trying to be as nice as possible. They try to kill crypto, they try to fight it, they try to make people scared of it, and the more they do it, it's as if they're adding more fire, and the flames around cryptocurrency and blockchain keeps going higher and higher and bigger. And now they say to themselves, we don't think we can ban this. Let's just let them have their stuff, and then we can regulate what they're doing, and then we can make our own money and then tax them. That's something they should have done at first. Anyways, I also know why they did that, because they wanted the price to go down so they can buy, and when they buy, they'll not tell you, hey, it's not okay. All right, in some more news, Thailand central bank taps German payment giant to design CBDC, central bank digital currency. They are trying to come, replicate what cryptocurrency is doing, right? So, if you can't fight them, join them. That's just what's happening right here. So China to hold Beijing lottery for CBDC. You see what these guys are doing? You see, China was one of the first countries in the world that tried to ban Bitcoin, but they couldn't. And then when they found out that they couldn't, they now decided to create their own digital currency that will look and function like crypto. You see, so it is called central bank digital currency. Now, this will now wipe away every form of paper money in the world. You see? So that's all we have for you in the news today. Please do make sure to subscribe to the channel and stop selling your cryptocurrencies to these rich guys, because they are pretty mad that you got into cryptocurrency. The ordinary guys on the streets got into cryptocurrency before them, right? So they started by telling you that they will block your account if you try to buy cryptocurrency, right? And of course, they blocked the account of several people, and they blocked the account of exchanges, and they'll tell you Bitcoin is Ponzi, cryptocurrencies will die very soon. They were doing all that so that you will sell, and then they can buy the bottom, and then a few weeks later, a few months later, a few years later, they can now start telling you it's okay now, you can use crypto. See you in another video.